Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Deep Dive into Pharma Master Data Management. In our last video, we have covered the what is MDM, but a huge question remains. Once you have all this data, how do you actually organize it? You can't jump everything, doctors, drugs, facilities, locations into a giant digital box, right? It chokes. Today we are talking that exact question. This is entities and domains. By the end of this video, you will understand the filling cabinet, the system that makes MDM works. See, the easiest way to think about this is like a massive library. In a library, a big board session like a science, history, business, or your domains. A domain is a simple, a high level logical grouping of a similar data or data sets. An individual topic within that session, like a physics, chemistry, biology, or entities. An entity is a specific thing or a concept you are mapping about data. So domain is the category and the entity is the type of thing within that category. Okay, I will dive into key domains in pharma. Okay, let's move from the library to the pharmaceutical world. We have several key domains. Let's walk through the most important ones. First one is a customer MDM. One of the most complex is the customer MDM. In a pharma, customer MDM is a tricky word. We are not just talking about our patients, they are the entities we must get right. HCPs, healthcare professionals, these are the individuals, doctors, specialists, nurse, prescribers. HCOs, healthcare organizations, these are the places, your hospitals, clinics, pharmacies, and research labs. Affiliations, this is a crucial one. It is the relationship data between HCP2 and HCO. How Dr. Jane Smith affiliated with Mercy General Hospital. Is she employed to the HCO? IND affiliated? This is the master link between a HCP entity and HCO entity. So this affiliation we are storing in the entity of affiliations. Getting a customer MDM right is essential for sales, marketing, and most importantly for the regulatory compliances. Next, product MDM. This is everything about the thing you research, make, sell. The entities include the drug, co-chemical compound, biological or active pharmaceutical ingredient, the brand, the marketable name like Advil or Lipto, the packing. A 30-day bottle is a different from 90-day bottle, which is different from a blister pack, which is different from the IV, different bottles, vials, and different packages and all. And the important thing is the SKU, stock keeping unit. This is a simple, and this is a specific sellable version that goes through your supply chain. Your product MDM is messy, your supply chain will be too. So why is the product MDM is important? So your sales, your supply chain, everything with respect to the product at dosage level should be mapped to the master entry of that particular product with that particular SKU and that particular dosage. Location MDM. Simple but vital. This domain answers where the entities, all the places that matters to your business, such as clinical trials, manufacturing plants, warehouses, corporate offices, HCP locations, HCO locations, warehouse locations, if the GPOs are there, GPO locations, and every location attributes are saved in this location MDM. Keeping a single source of truth for these locations is a crucial for logistics, R&D, facility management. R&D MDM. This is a unique to our industry. Research and development, master data management. This is a master data for innovation and pipelines. The key entities here are highly scientific compounds, the molecule substance you are testing, SI, the specific test you run on those compounds, protocols, the recipes or rule books for the clinical trials, and everything should follow the GXP guidelines for the submission of IND, NDA, different submissions in the drug development process. Managing this data correctly from the day one can save years in the drug development life cycle. Reference MDM. Finally, there is a reference MDM. This one is a bit different. This isn't a data you created, it's a data you can use to keep everyone else consistent. If you think of the master lookup list for your entire company, the entities or the things like countries, ISO codes, unit measures, whether it's MG, ML, MCG, and other measures, ATC codes, the global classification system for drugs, or the HCP specialties, states, etc. etc. Without a reference data, one system says it's a USA, another one says U.S, and another one says United States. For a computer, these are the three different places. Reference data makes all these fixed and make a standardized attribute for this country and across the systems. Why it's matter? Scope and prioritization. So why do we bother splitting data all these domains? The answer is scope and prioritization. No company, not even the biggest one, can fix all its data problems at once. It's a too big, too expensive, too complex. Domains allow an organization to be strategic. For example, a company might be facing new government regulations around marketing to doctors. Their first urgent problem is a compliance. So they'll start their MDM initiative by focusing 100% on customer MDM, focusing on HCPs and HCO entities. Once that's stable, makes their next big problem is supply chain delays. For the phase 2, they will tackle the product MDM to optimize their inventory and logistics. Domains give you a roadmap. They help you break a massive company-wide challenges into smaller, manageable, high-value projects. Conclusion. Let's recap. Domains are high-level categories of a data like customer, product, location. Entities are a specific thing you manage within them like HCP, drug, trial sites, locations, etc. etc. Understanding this structure is the first and most important step to planning a real world program. Thank you so much for watching. In our next video, we'll go one level deeper and talk about the key attributes, identifiers that actually makes these entries. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to Koduru vlogs so you don't miss the next part of this series. And I have a question for you all. Which MDM do you think is the biggest challenge for most of pharma companies? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.